I'm Professor Vishwanathan Iyer, Professor in the area of Accounting and Finance and Associate Dean of Academics at TAPI Management Institute, Manipal. I welcome you to this short clipping. Right? Picture this. You have been following events happening in the financial world. Right? You must have heard of Satyam Saga. You must have heard of that Kingfisher Airlines has gone out of business. You must have heard that lots of retail entities have come and gone. Have you ever wondered why it happens? Successful businesses go out. Absolutely nobody's come into the world of business. The financial press may say some firms are struggling for cash flow, while some are having difficulty with their business model, revenue and profitability. Well, if you haven't understood them properly, here is an opportunity to learn this from the course of accounting. Before you proceed any further, I must caution this. This is not a course meant for preparers of financial statements. For those who aspire to be preparers of financial statement, you must probably do a professional course in accounting. Right? In India, you have chartered accountancy. In the United States, you have CPA. There are multiple professional courses available. What this course offers and what I am going to do in this course is to equip you to be a user, an informed user of the financial statements. Right? While there are people who prepare the statements, there are many of us, many financial intermediaries, many employees of the enterprise who are users of this accounting and financial information. Do you think that the information that is available in the financial statements are meant only for the CFO and his small coterie of people? Well, you are in for surprise. You may have known, you may have seen your bosses probably making a lot of decisions, business decisions. Should a business discontinue a particular product line? Should it enter into another geography? Should it let go of certain people? If a business has to let go of people, let's say, how do we design a voluntary retirement scheme? Right? Even otherwise, senior management, how do we design their performance structure, payment structure? Should a company be declaring dividend? Right? These are a lot of questions that you would have seen people in the senior management, people in the middle management contemplating about, taking a call on this. What this course helps you is to understand a common language, a language that people in the top management, people in the middle management can speak, can understand in the same sense. So, what is this course all about? I'm sure in your lifetime you would have played chess a lot of time, or perhaps if not played, at least you have seen chess, you have some understanding of chess. There are 8 coins, 8 key coins, right? Followed by certain sentries, pawns we call them, on both sides, with simple set of rules and in a board of 64 places, right? And you know how that game unfolds. Similarly, when you think of accounting, it's all built around 5 key elements. You know, the assets, liabilities, equity, income and expense, followed by 3 key assumptions: going concern, consistency and accrual. So these 8 key information, 5 elements, 3 assumptions, and let me throw in some principles, right? Conservatism, matching, so on and so forth. These bunch of pieces, if I may borrow the words from the world of chess, determine how the entire financial statements are prepared, determines how you understand the interplay amongst various elements and line items that you find in the financial statements. Right? So what are the key things that you are likely to learn in this interesting course? For starters, you will be able to understand when you see a piece of financial statement, right? Financial statements comprises of balance sheet, income statement, cash flow statements and certain notes. You would have a sense of what these numbers actually mean. How are these numbers interconnected, right? A firm may say, and in its income statement you may actually find that it's making lots of profits, but you may realize that the firm is absolutely low on liquidity, right? These are some of the profound insights that you can develop by looking at these numbers. That's for starters. What else can we learn? You can learn how to assess the health of a company. Is the company really doing well? Is it worth working for? Is it worth doing business with? Sometimes as a purchasing manager, you are required to make a decision that amongst the 5 vendors, you may have to choose one. Is that vendor likely to survive? What is the health of that particular vendor, right? So, these are some of key interesting questions that you will answer, you will learn as part of this course. You will also understand the world of break-even, the world of costs, the behavior of costs, the fixed and variable costs, the art of making those short-run decisions, right? How costs get allocated. Why are these important? It's very important. A company which manufactures a lot of products or into multiple verticals, if it has to make a key decision, which are those product lines, which are those verticals that are most value adding, and which are the ones which are dragging down the overall bottom line of the enterprise, yes, you need to know how the common costs are getting allocated. Where is the contribution coming from, right? Which are those critical units which are adding value to the overall bottom line of the enterprise, right? So, probably what this course will help you do over, let's say, about 20-22 hours of learning over a period of few months, it'll help you develop a holistic sense of accounting, a sense of interpreting numbers, a sense of understanding why a business is taking a certain decision, or if you are part of that business, why a particular decision makes sense, or even better, if you are the decision maker, why should you take a particular decision? So, I would invite you to this fascinating world of accounting. People say that French is the language of love. I can definitely say this. You can definitely know a thing or two about love without necessarily knowing the language of French. But you can never understand a business truly without knowing a thing or two about accounting. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is what you're going to learn. Welcome once again.